Ordinator Perks of Skyrim by EnaiSiaion is my all-time favorite mod for the Elder Scrolls. Yep, it is up there along with Tamriel Rebuilt. I have had Ordinator in my Skyrim lore order for years, and I have still not explored every perk tree offered by it. Many perks not only boost stats but also introduce gameplay features with new mechanics and playstyles. For example, Bethesda got rid of the hand-to-hand skill in Skyrim. But with Ordinator, playing as an unarmed character build is totally viable because of the unarmed perks in the light armor tree. Lockpicking tree offers you to craft and place bear traps and the ability to hack dwarven automatons. The Alchemy tree offers new offensive oil-based traps for a master alchemist. The Alteration tree has a perk that aids exploration by adding new shrines across Skyrim. The Restoration tree gives you new spells that deal poison and sunlight damage. There are so many examples. The key thing to note is how most perks offer new gameplay abilities. In my opinion, no other perk overhaul comes close to offering so many gameplay features. In this video series, we will explore every tree and most perks of this incredible mod. Kudos to Enai for offering an update last year, almost 10 years after its release. That kind of support and the drive to keep improving a great mod is just fantastic. In this video, we will go over a deep dive into the Alchemy skill tree. If vanilla Skyrim's Alchemy felt like mixing basic health potions forever, Ordinator turns you into a mad genius alchemist capable of crafting game-changing brews, devastating poisons, explosive oils, and wild experimental side effects. So let's get started, shall we? Alright, here we have EnaiSiaion, assassin character. And her major skills are smithing, light armor, lockpicking, and alchemy. So we're going to check out the alchemy perk tree of Ordinator, right? So alchemy is a perfect tool for an assassin character. So now let's look at our Ordinator perk tree. I feel Ordinator is one of the great Skyrim mods. You know, it's an incredible gift. The first two perks of the alchemy tree are alchemy mastery. So potions and poisons you make are 40% stronger. Let's make one potion. Okay. Let's say restore health. Okay. So it fortifies health by 30 points and restores 40 points of health. Now let's take this perk. Physician. You may choose a beneficial potion, health, magic or stamina. 50% stronger. Right? So now when we take the perk, it says which type of beneficial potion do you want to specialize in? Fortify health, and now we'll do a health potion, so it should be 50% stronger, right? 60 seconds and 60 points of health. See that? Right. So now the potion we crafted earlier without the physician perk increased our health by 30 points and restored 40 points of health, right? And after the physician perk, so we have a 50% increase, health is increased by 50 points and 60 points of health. Wow. So, quite a powerful perk. Alright, that's about Physician. A cool perk. Next is Poisoner. Poisons you mix are 1% more powerful per level of Alchemy. At 41 Alchemy, let's craft a poison. Okay. So damage health. Damages the target health by 21 points. Right, that's what it does. Alright, so now Nirasa's skill, alchemy skill is 71. Okay. Now. So we'll craft a damage health poison. Oh, 31 points. Okay. If you remember, when Nirasa's skill was 41, we crafted this potion. At skill 70, she crafted this potion. Damages the target health by 30 points. So this definitely scales with your alchemy skill, right? Fantastic. Now, what about this guy? Will this guy scale with our alchemy level? Let's see. Let's craft a healing potion. Let's say restore health. 50 points and 65 points of health. Okay. Slight increase, right? See? This restored 60 points of health. And this restores 65 points of health. So the Physician perk slightly scales with your alchemy skill as well. Not as much as the Poisoner perk. But, yeah. Alright, that's about these basic perks, Physician, Poisoner, these are essentially stat boosts, right? These don't introduce any new gameplay as such. But let's look at a few other perks now. I guess Stimulants. When you use a beneficial potion or ingredient, you regenerate 2% of your magicka or stamina. Nirasa's magicka regen is 4 points per second, stamina regen is 15 points per second. So let's drink a beneficial potion. She drank a beneficial potion and now that has boosted her magicka regen and stamina regen. Ooh. When she drinks potions, she gets a boost to her regen rates. So, awesome. Alright. So now, we have Experimenter. Eating an ingredient reveals all effects. Okay. Very straightforward. B. Haha. Breeding Crown. Weakness to fire, fortify willpower, weakness to poison, resist magic. Fairly straightforward perk. Nothing major here, right?
Of course.
Yes, please, I'll take a couple.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Thanks.
Alright, so we are here at Amberguard. We have the Advanced Lab perk. So 25% stronger at this specific station, right? So upgrade this Alchemy Lab for 2500 gold. Yes, please. Alright, device upgraded. Wow. Potions you mix are 25% stronger. Any potion, right? Let's go to another alchemy table after this. So 80 points of health, right? Okay. Alright, let's get out and visit another alchemy shop. Alright, we are at Makat's side.
The Hag's Cure is here for all your discreet needs.
Right. And this alchemy lab is not upgraded, right? And if you craft a potion, healing potion, 65 points for 60 seconds and 80 points of health. I know, this seems similar to what we crafted earlier. Strange. See that? 65 points, 80 points. So the upgraded lab is not giving us a 25% stronger potion. Yeah, what's going on here, huh? Okay, let's go back to that upgraded lab.
If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Yeah, this is the upgraded lab. So if you sneak, you see this, that means this is upgraded, right?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Right. It's the same, 65, 80 points. So this is not working. So this is a bug. Huh. I don't know. So if you guys have tested Ordinator and have tested this advanced lab thing, does this work for you? It didn't work for me. Alright, let's move on to the next perk. Alright, goodbye. Alright, the last perk at the bottom is Elemental Oil. Now, all the perks we observed earlier are essentially stat boosts, right? They increase stats of your crafted potions or poisons, right? Now, this is the first perk which adds some gameplay. Wow, look at that. You may choose a power, Fire Oil, Frost Oil or Shock Oil. At will, create a pool of oil that lasts 20 seconds. At will. Wow. It reacts violently when struck by a projectile or explosion. Exploding and dealing damage equal to twice your alchemy skill. So the damage dealt will scale with your alchemy skill. Wow. Alright, the moment you take the perk, you get this message box. Fire, Frost or Shock. I guess we can do Frost. That will also damage their stamina, I guess. Right? Yeah, let's do Frost. Okay. So now we have the Elemental Oil perk. Now we need to create a pool of oil at will, right? At will, I like that. Okay, let's see. Do we have a new power? Frost Oil, look at that. Ooh. Create a pool of oil for 20 seconds. When struck, deals 144 points of frost damage for health and stamina. The damage scales with your alchemy skill. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so now let's select that, and at will we create a pool. Oh, it just creates it where you are. Ooh. And it's done. Let's try again. A pool of oil. And we also have a timer. It says frost oil 15 seconds. Right. Okay, cool. Got it. Okay, we have a skeleton dude. Oh no. Create a pool of oil at will. Let's go, skeleton. Awesome. So you are a master alchemist and you can create pools of oil at will. Now I feel this pool of oil should consume something, right? If you can create unlimited pools of oil, that's kind of cheating, right? I mean, there has to be some kind of consumable, something that you need to use to create a pool of oil. If I can have 10 bottles of frost oil, I can create 10 such pools, right? Right. So I would like two features. One, whenever we create a pool of oil, it should consume a consumable. And two, we should be able to create multiple pools of oil, right? Using that consumable. Yeah, I hope Mr. Enai watches this video and gives us an update. Now, if you are doing a pure alchemist playthrough, right? This perk gives you an offensive capability. That's fantastic. Wow. Alright, next. We have completed all of these. Let's go to the next level. Your poisons are highly corrosive, enabling you to ignore 40% of the armor rating of an affected target for the duration. So let's poison the glass dagger. Okay. So it's a poison dagger. Oh, you. Hang on. So he has a damage resistance of 41. So 41 is his armor rating, right? Yeah, 41, right? So that is his armor rating. Okay. Now we have poisoned our glass dagger. Ah, blocked. Yeah, now we poisoned him. And... but I guess it ignored 40% of this guy's armor and did extra damage. It's difficult to test this one. There you go. Alright. So I assumed in that case the armor rating was 41. So it ignored 40% of 41 and did extra damage. If enemies have armor, I guess we do more damage, right? With this perk. Fantastic. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright, next perk. Bottomless Cup. Poisons applied to weapons last for 1 additional hit per 10 levels of alchemy. Ooh, so we should get 7 hits because the alchemy skill is 72. That's insane. Right? Let's poison this guy. Yeah. So we have weak poison for ebony dagger. Okay. So now we'll get rid of the glass dagger. And ebony dagger is poisoned, right?
Huh?
Hello.
Time to end this little game.
Do your worst. Okay, 1 hit, right? 1 hit is still poisoned.
I love a challenge.
2 hits.
You can't
3
win
hits. 4 hits. Usually he heals himself. He's not healing. Come on, heal. Poisoned again. So we have hit him 5 times and we still have the poisoned effect. Holy crap.
True Nords never back down.
And it is still poisoned. Maybe it's cheating. Is it cheating? I don't know. Do you think this is too much? Just imagine if you're playing as a stealth archer. Just poison your bow once and you're done. Huh. I guess this can be tweaked a bit, right? I mean, let me know your thoughts about this bottomless cup perk. What do you think? Do you think the balance is perfect, or do you think the balance needs to be tweaked? Anyway, that's about bottomless cup. So next perk is Crimson Haze. Stimulants also increase movement speed by 10%. So currently, if you look at the bottom left corner, Nirasa's movement speed is 106. Right? Okay, so now let's drink a potion, I guess a healing potion. And that boosted her movement speed to 116. Oh, see that? At the bottom right, you can see the shoe sign 116. I mean, you can also see it here, right? Yeah, 116%. Yeah, regeneration, stimulants. Yeah, this will get over in 3 seconds. And it's gone down to 106. See that? Okay, great. Simple perk. Kinda cool that, you know, you're a master alchemist, and since you're drinking potions all the time and experimenting with ingredients all the time, these potions and ingredients are adding additional benefits. Awesome. Alright, next. So now, let's take a look at the next one here. Lab Skeever. For 20 seconds, after using any alchemy lab, beneficial potions you drink last 15 times longer, at 10% stronger. Okay, so let's use our pocket alchemy lab and drink a potion. So after 20 seconds after using the lab. Ooh. Okay, let's make a damage health potion. Okay, potent poison. So we have used the alchemy lab. Alright, and now we drink a beneficial potion. This guy. Ooh! 71 points for 900 seconds. What? For 20 seconds, your beneficial potions last 15 times longer. This is so powerful. 900 seconds. You get a special lab skeever effect. So 14 seconds remaining. Let it wear out. Okay. So it's worn out. Okay. Since you drank the potion when the lab skeever effect was active, this still remains, right? Yeah. So this is for 900 seconds. So you craft a potion and you immediately drink a potion and you get benefit for like crazy duration. Yeah. It was 900 seconds with lab skeever, but without lab skeever, it's 60 seconds. Wow. Okay. Now, is that applicable to even like invisibility and stuff like that? We'll craft some junk potion, damage health again. Okay. Now, as you can see, lab skeever is active, right? 525 seconds. What? 675 seconds. 38% harder to hit for 900 seconds. Oh, bows do 33% more damage for 900 seconds. What the hell? Do you think this lab skeever perk is OP? 15 times longer. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Lab skeever. Crazy perk. Is this a bit too much? 15 times, is this too much? Maybe 3 times or 4 times, and maybe 2-3% stronger is more balanced, I feel. Because at this point, all I have to do is just craft a junk potion and drink a beneficial potion, and then you're set for like 900 seconds. That's crazy. It's amazing. But I feel this needs to be rebalanced. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Alright guys, now we get into this one, Alchemist cookbook. Okay, yeah, if you remember previously we got this elemental oil power, we got the frost oil power. So now we may also choose calming oil, frenzy oil, paralysis oil, or hallowed oil. Of course we're going to choose paralysis oil because that sounds amazing. What is hallowed oil? Alright, we just took the perk and now I want to know what hallowed is. I guess it's sun damage. So now we have a hallowed oil power. Wow. Create a pool of oil when struck. Holy energy. Of course. Yes. Mr. Skeleton. That won't work. Okay. So we can't whack it with our... Oh, we can't. Okay, it needs a projectile. Got it, got it. Okay, we have our hallowed oil. Cool. So we have two powers now. A frost oil and a hallowed oil. Create a pool of oil at will. Yeah, this has to change as we discussed in earlier. I would love it if we had some kind of a consumable. Creating pools of oil for free does not sit well with me. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Next perk is part of the Stimulant series. Magicka and stamina are increased by 50 points when you are under the effect of a beneficial potion. Okay, reduced by 25 points when you are not. So currently, Nirasa is not under the effect of any beneficial potion. Okay. So let's drink a beneficial potion. Okay. That has not increased our Magicka or our stamina. It should increase by 50 points, right? So Stimulants is active. I don't see any power called Maynard that boosts your Magicka and your stamina. So this looks like it's a bug for me. Okay, next. Alright guys, Amplify Lethality. Grants this power. Once a day, point to a victim to silently reduce their poison resistance for 10 seconds. Amplify Lethality. Point to a victim to silently reduce their poison resistance by 250% for 10 seconds. Alright, let's poison our glass dagger, okay?
Ah, you've done
Okay.
my bit.
Okay, you. So this guy's poison resist is 0, so he will take full damage, right? Okay, so now let's select that. So now minus 500. Oh!
Rip you.
He's gone. Okay, got it. So as you saw, one shot and he's gone because his poison resistance is so low. Holy crap. But shouldn't it be 250? Why is it 500? And I can't use this again, right? It's a once a day power. Okay. I'm not a fan of once a day powers, but it's pretty interesting if you face a tough enemy, right? In a pinch, use this and then whack them with poison. Oh, cool, cool. I mean, let me know what you think about Amplify Lethality. Do you like this idea? Pretty awesome. Next, we have Witchmaster. When you use a beneficial potion, 50% chance to receive a powerful side effect, randomly chosen from a range of 40 side effects. So you have 50% chance to receive a powerful side effect when you use a beneficial potion. Okay, let's drink a potion. 50% chance, apparently. So let's drink a potion of healing. And I assume we should find a Wishmaster effect here, but we don't have that here. So 50% chance. Okay. Okay. Let's drink another. So 50% chance, that didn't happen. Okay. Let's drink. And now we have Wishmaster. Infinite stamina. What? Your use of beneficial alchemy grants very high stamina regeneration for 15 seconds. Oh, really? So stamina regen is 23 points per second. It was usually at 15, right? So you get some beneficial side effect passively for 10 seconds. Let's drink one more. No, we didn't get anything. One more. Nope. One more. Come on, RNG. There you go. Infinite health. So your use of beneficial alchemy grants very high health regeneration for 15 seconds. Right. So health regen is 1 point per second. So the 40 effects. Holy crap. So we'll come to know about these 40 side effects as you play, as you keep drinking potions, beneficial potions. That's amazing. I wish we could see what are these 40 effects, but do let me know if you like this perk. So we have 4 perks to document, these 4. And we should be done by nightfall, hopefully. Alright. Nirasa's alchemy is now 90. So, in combat, periodically spill a random oil puddle on the ground. Puddles last 60 seconds. What? What a weird perk, okay?
Time to end this little game.
Are we spilling puddles? Oh, there you go. See that? Puddle. Puddle.
Sure have mercy on you.
Puddle. Holy crap. Puddles, puddles, puddles. Come here, puddle guy. Puddle, mama puddle. Okay. Kind of fun, I guess, but I would prefer this puddle to consume a consumable. If you don't have the consumable in our inventory, it should not generate the puddle. Randomly dropping oil puddles when you're in combat? That seems a bit odd to me, Anyway, let me know your thoughts about this walking disaster. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright. Chemical wedding. Wishmaster side effects have 50% chance to cause side effects themselves. What? Oh yeah, Wishmaster, right? Yeah, this when you drink a potion, it creates a side effect. Now this has a side effect of creating another side effect. Oh wow, okay, let's see. So let's drink a potion. And now we have Wishmaster. Ooh, you have 3 effects. What? Resist poison, 50%. Okay. And regenerate health. Okay. And fortify armor. Your use of beneficial alchemy increases your armor rating by 200 points for 60 seconds. Whoa, 296 armor. Look at that on the bottom left corner. Wow. Insane. Your mastery of alchemy is creating all sorts of crazy benefits, right? Pretty crazy. Let me know what you think about Chemical Wedding and Wishmaster. Wow. That's crazy, man. Holy crap. You'll become almost invulnerable with these kind of effects stacking on top of each other. Alright. Nirasa is a master of alchemy right now. When you shout, your blood turns poisonous for 15 seconds. The next time you get hit with a weapon, retaliate with a powerful poison strike that deals 50 points of poison damage per second for 10 seconds. Okay, you shout and then get hit again. So there are 3 things, right? So 50 points of poison damage for 10 seconds. That's insane. 500 damage.
Are you looking for a fight, huh? That can be arranged.
Okay. Let's use our ebony dagger. Lots of puddles of oil. Okay.
You won't leave Skyrim alive!
Okay, shout.
That's all you've got?
Get hit. Yeah, he's gone. Okay, it's working, right? Yeah. 15 seconds after the shout, you have to get hit and then hit again. And then you'll do some insane amounts of poison damage. Pretty situational. You have to think about it. Okay, I'm going to use this World Serpent. I have to shout, then get hit, and then hit. I don't know. Will you get time to think about all of that, you know? Let me know your thoughts about World Serpent. Alright, the final perk at Alchemy 100. Upon learning this perk, you imbibe a deadly toxin. 150 damage per second. Holy crap, if you survive for 60 seconds, you receive 3 perk points and a permanent 25% bonus to all potions and poisons you make. Wow. So your character has to survive 9000 damage, and then you get 3 perk points. And get this boost as well. Holy crap. Okay, we have taken the final perk and we're getting 150 damage per second. Right? So 150 damage per second for 60 seconds. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't think she'll survive. Of course she won't survive. No. Yeah. If your health is like 500 or 600, maybe then you have a chance, you can spam potions. She can't even spam potions and withstand that debuff, right? Oh wow. Anyway, what a crazy test. It's a test of your potion spamming ability and a test of your max health as well. And you get 3 perk points and a 25% bonus to a potion of poisons you make. Wow. Fascinating. And that ends our test of the Alchemy tree of this incredible mod, Ordinator. One of my all-time favorite mod, and all of these perks are so creative, with so much of creativity and genius, right? Kudos to Enai. Pretty incredible work. These Alchemy perks are incredible. Just for comparison, here is Skyrim's vanilla Alchemy perk tree. Notice how boring and uninspired all of them are. There are 0 perks that add gameplay features or new mechanics. Most vanilla perks are stat boosts. But I still have some suggestions for Mr. EnaiSiaion. The Lab Skeever perk needs to be rebalanced. While the Walking Disaster perk captures the Mad Alchemist fantasy, it lacks player control or clear predictability. In tight corridors and indoor fights, it can cause problems for the player and followers. I would also appreciate adding some sort of consumable for the Elemental Oil and the Alchemist Cookbook perks. Elemental Oil and Alchemist Cookbooks are my favorite perks. I really enjoy using them because they introduce some tactical variety to fights. Ordinator's Alchemy tree transforms the skill into something truly dynamic and impactful, whether your focus is on crafting helpful tonics, lethal toxins, or treating every encounter like a chaotic science experiment. This perk tree paves the way for a variety of specialized playstyles, such as dedicated alchemists, toxic rogues, or magically enhanced casters. If you use Ordinator, have you gone deep into alchemy? What is your favorite perk in the Alchemy tree? Do share your thoughts, feedback, and ideas in the comments. Thank you for watching. May the Divine's Garden keep you.